words of inspiration and love. Oh, how we live and what we say, it's stamping up and it's our way.
Hi again, it's Pauline from Stamp with Pauline, and today's card is going on with our technique using the soft pastel chalks that Stampin' Up offer. They are available online, and this is the actual card that I'm going to show you how to make. So you'll need a couple of things to get this card started. This video will probably be broken up into segments because it is school holidays and I've got my son at home, so I have had to do it in stages. So hope you have fun with this card. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll get started on this. So for this one, what I've got is the mask called Linked Together. These are the decorative masks. These are on the last chance list. And I've got a piece of basic white. I've got my block for the palette. I've got my scoop, my take a pick so that I can scoop out some powder. I've got the blue that I'm going to use, but this time I'm actually going to mix it with some embossing paste. So what I'm going to do is open up my embossing paste and just take a little bit of that embossing paste out. Now the embossing paste is $17.50. It lasts for a long time. If it does dry out, be sure to just put a little bit of water in it and it will sort of come together and to make it back into that paste consistency. But I do find if I keep it really tightly in the jar and then back in its clip lock bag, completely sealed up, it will last for a very long time as well. So now I'm going to take some of my blue soft pastels that I have already shaved, and I'm going to just mix the chalks with this just gives you can either go for an ombre sort of look, you could go and mix it completely so that you get that whole coverage. And what I'm going to do is just lay down my stencil. I've just picked one of the stencils. I haven't gone overly, just randomly picked one of the stencils out of here. And this is just to make that background. So I'm just going to be pressing it into there, and then you just scrape off the excess. So I'm just going to be filling in some of those gaps there. I just want it nice and an even coverage over there. All right, and then that's ready now to just lift up, and there I have a background for a card to be added, trim down and add some things to it. So that is another way of using the soft pastels assortment chalks, just in different ways, just mixing it all up. And all I need to do is just use a baby wipe to clean that off there, and a baby wipe to clean this, and my tool. And that's just a really easy way for you to create some textured background. If you wanted to, you probably could give it another layer if you wanted, come back in with the other stencils, but I'm just going to leave it as is, and I'll have a finished card and I'll be then able to show you what that finished card looks like. To finish off this card, what I've done is I've attached it to some blueberry bushel base card. I've just cut the white down to fit that. I've got some mini glue dots on my card here that I'm just going to randomly, or somewhat random, just make a circle-ish to go around here just to link on my twine. So I'm just going to add a few more glue dots here just to make sure my twine sticks out here, and around it goes again, and pop one up the top here. Like that. Okay, just gonna cut that off, and then continue that twine wrapping around. I'm just going to position my flowers first. I have gone ahead and cut out some of the pardon me, these are the Happy Hibiscus. I have used the Blueberry Bushel as the outer layer, and I've used the Balmy Blue as the inside layer. For the leaves, I have done Balmy Blue, Blueberry Bushel twice off, so stamp off, and then I've used the Balmy Blue as the inside piece. And so now all I'm going to do is just randomly, I just need to tee out that, and then I'm going to be sticking down my flowers and then tucking in some of the leaves. So I'll have a play with that and see how that all works out. I'll be raising a few of them up just to give them a bit of height as well, and I might just tuck that one up into there just to give that a bit of balance and keeping them all there, and then my twine will be there. So that is the card and the technique as well. So I hope you like that, and I will see you next time. Bye.
What we love, what we do makes a difference in me and you. All these years of